A very good morning to you, and would like to welcome you to the Arafat grounds just outside of Mecca here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's Arafat Day, and we're continuing with our live broadcast of programs reaching you from the Nigerian Television Authority. And just before now, we had earlier told you that the pilgrims had left their camp in Mina, and they were headed to Arafat, and here we are at the Arafat grounds. Let me indulge you by asking my cameraman to do a 360 to show you exactly what the view is like here at the Arafat grounds. Well, just behind those tents you see there, those are the mountains surrounding. The whole of this area is surrounded by mountains. The main Mount Arafat is somewhere just behind us, not too far away. That's where the pilgrims, they converge at the foot of the mountains. But anywhere you stay here is just about okay on this day for you to do your supplications, ask for Almighty Allah's forgiveness, and of course to be a part of the Muslims who are engaging in this year's Hajj exercise. A little bit also to the right of my picture, there are buses that are just bringing in some more of the pilgrims. It's a continuous process. They've been bringing them in since early last night. They continue to bring them until everybody, they're all here on ground and they are ready to participate in the Arafat program, which is part of the main body of the Hajj itself. Without the Arafat, there is no Hajj. We've established that for you before. But to make the stay of the pilgrims here a little bit more conducive, if we can show just to the right of the picture there, you can see that's an ambulance. That one belongs to the Nigerian Hajj mission of Katsina State. And just behind the ambulance, the barbed wires are covering it. Those are the tents where the pilgrims will stay. And inside of the tents, they have air conditioners to when it's going to get really hot later today, so the air conditioned tents are there to make the stay of our pilgrims much more comfortable. The pilgrims are getting themselves familiarized. They're familiarizing themselves with the environment there. You can see them walking in the picture. Some of them are seated right in front of that huge banner of Katsina State, I suppose. FCT pilgrims are just in front of me. You might not be able to see them, but it's okay. We'll touch on as many of our pilgrims where they are and speak to the officials to ask them what sort of arrangements they have for our pilgrims here today. That's just a brief about what the Arafat grounds looks like here today on Arafat Day, where we're bringing you live coverage as part of the NACON NTA 2017 Hajj coverage. We'll be keeping you posted as we get to talk to more of the officials. The programs will be here at the Arafat grounds, and they won't be leaving until later in the day, just before sunset. That's when they'll leave the Arafat grounds and head towards Muzdalifah. But that's the situation for now. It's back to you in the studio.